Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial today, and if you want to know how to do your eyebrows, stay tuned. Okay everyone, so the first thing you're going to do is prime your eyebrows, or like prime your whole eye, depending on if you're going to be doing makeup after this or not, depending. So what I'm going to do is prime with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. And because I'm going to be doing another tutorial after this, I'm going to prime my whole entire eye. Use just about this much.
She ain't seen me since I've been in the hospital for my asthma attack. She was definitely there for me. I mean, she hit my phone up 100 times. And then she came through when I allowed her to. I miss you. Yes, you too. You gotta be more careful when straight up. That's serious. You can die from something like that. Well, I'm doing my thing. I breathe. I'm scared of that.
Now you're gonna take your comb slash brush that's using your eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using this end, and I'm gonna brush my eyebrows up and out. To take your whatever brow brush you're gonna use. I'm using NK's in coffee, because you don't want to use black because it makes it a little bit too intense, so try not to use black. Make sure it's sharpened, because you're gonna fill in any like empty spaces or anything that you have in the front of there. So this is what you're gonna do. I have like little fill-in spots I need to fill in. So do very, very light strokes. Do very light strokes. I'm not going to put too much in the front, and even if you do, I'll show you how to, clean it up a little bit so it won't be as intense. And then what I do is I draw like a very thin line underneath it, so my concealer will have a place to guide itself if you're a beginner. And then you just fill that in. I hope you guys can see, because this is the only sort of light that I have right now at the moment. So hopefully this will work. You're going to use whatever concealer that you like to use, which today I'm going to be using NYX's concealer in Nutmeg. This is like 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone, so this is perfect because it gives it a nice little highlight for your stuff too. And then you're going to use your concealer brush, which looks like this, or any concealer brush that you might have. And you just stick some in there. And then you just start from where you started the line at. Make a thin line. Okay, and then you do the top, just so you have a clean surface at the top too, and it will be a little bit of a highlight up there too. But you're gonna blend it out so it matches your skin. Then what you do is you're gonna take your spoolie, leave it like this so it can sit and set into the primer that you use. So you're gonna take your spoolie, then you're just gonna brush out any little dark spots that you might have. Me, I like my eyebrows to look a little, a little intense, but not too much, especially not in the front. I want it to look a little, just a little natural in the beginning, and then it could get a little intense at the end. That's how I like it, with the tail and everything. So it looks a little blended out a little bit, so it looks a little bit more natural. And then you just brush a little bit with your hand. Then you go back in with your concealer brush, And then you just fade out the concealer a little bit. Just blend it out with your concealer brush a little bit. And then the concealer, depending on what concealer you're using, if it's a full coverage, it will cover any little sparse, bits of hair that you might have that's there. And this will be used as a perfect highlight too. And then you do the same thing to the top. You blend it out. You can either blend it up and out the same way you did your hair with the brush. Just brush it out like that. And then you can use your finger and just dab around it for right now. Okay? So that it matches your skin tone just a little bit. It won't look too highlighted. And there you go. And your brows should look like this. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate at the bottom, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!